So, welcome to another show where we talk about almost everything. It is almost anything. It's your boy Big Rob in the building. We got Sim in this thing, and we got
Yo,
we got preseason updates and football predictions going on today. How you feeling, my man Sim?
I'm feeling real good, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing out here from a couple of backups out here. I see the draft
Mhm.
picks. I see what they're doing. I see them. They coming in, but they got some people who mobbing my guy.
Well,
So
when
hey,
people put that time in, they able to come in a little bit more polished. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
I'll be happy to see rookie fall, and I ain't gonna hold you.
no, for sure. Hey, you know, uh. Patriots, with a Bill Belichick list team came in, they got the W.
Got the W.
17-3. Now, I seen Drake May come in. And
Don't
the
sound so
boy,
overwhelmed by it. Don't sound so
yeah,
overwhelmed by
man. Yeah,
it.
man. I had the Soldier Boy. Drake?
Drake.
Drake? Come on, Mayo. Come on, Mayo. 2 for 3 out here. You throw a screen pass. So your shit don't even count. You don't even count out here. I can't count that. Okay. So what impressed me, um ah, Bailey Zapp, he looked like a Reggie Blunt. He was all right. He was regular. He was regular. Now
He didn't he didn't piss it off. I guess he
no,
got
no,
you where
no,
you
no.
needed to be. You know what I'm saying? He
Let me
got
get
you where you
it,
needed
let
to
me get
be.
it straight. Let me get it straight. He got sacked twice. Seven, seven, 74.6 rating. He was 12 for 20 for 108. Right? Now I can't take nothing against him. This is his first game. I can't take nothing against him, right?
Mhm.
You getting the jitters out. I played it. You getting hit. You messing up some of the calls. What you've been practicing. You linking up with it. You putting all of it in motion at this point. It's game time. And you the one that's out there now.
Mhm.
I give him I give him a round of applause for going 12 for 20
Okay.
for 108. You still averaging 5.4, which is two throws, first down, basically, right? So I gotta say that he shined on that level. But what I seen from the boy Joe Milton,
Hey,
the
hey.
third, now that boy came out there 4 for 6, 54 yards,
Good
one
tutty.
touchdown, 134.7 QBR rating, right? Not to mention the boy went 5 carries for 22 yards, 13 long. So, hey man, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Joe Milton. Now, the boy came out here, he looked it like the full package. He looked like that pack you wanted to roll up, Rob. You get the greenery, you get the good bud right there. And you like, hey, oh yeah, I like the way this smell. I like the way this look. This looks like the full package right here, my guy. You feel me? And Joe Bill came out here, threw one, which Zap went 12 for 20 without one. Now, Milton went 4 for 6, 54 yards, 9.0 average. Got one TD. He got one. And he showed his legs out there. Now, the boy, you better learn how to get out of bounds or something, my boy.
Man, you got
Now,
all that. You got all the quarterback stuff down except
yeah.
sliding. You got all that gangster stuff down except sliding. I don't know. I don't know how they draft quarterbacks and don't say, "Hey, bro, you are gonna have to learn how to get on the ground.
Yeah,
Get a full month with them, and you don't teach them how to
yeah.
slide."
Listen, listen. You need to send him over to whoever
Bro,
baseball team is out there. We
mm,
need to send him out there. Hey, slide. Slide. We run and slide. We need to have him do all slides. You ain't doing shit but slide. You hear me? So
Drop
you
your
need to
hips,
go out
lift
there.
and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. You need to go out there with the Boston Red Sox and just slide. You hear me, my boy? That's what you need to do. Cause you don't want to feel none of that pressure.
Oh God, you know.
And people want to put that pressure on you. Now, I know a lot of people ain't hitting quarterbacks as hard no more. They're
They got the
protected a
halo.
lot more. Yeah, 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 yeah. They're protected a lot more. So we'll go from there. Rob, what
Yeah.
you got? What you got from the game, man? What you see?
Um, I liked a lot of what I saw. It's important to understand because people usually only care about the starters, and some have a little bit of information about the backups. But with football, especially, like it's important to know who the reserves is because
Yeah,
that's who's getting involved the second one injury happens. If your starter
yeah.
goes down, your two is now your one, and your three is now your two. So
Mm,
if you're seeing big plays or something happening and you got a defense, there's a problem. Like New England was able to show that they're still poised no matter what. They gave up 3 points total, and each person that they brung onto these preseason rosters, they've had some kind of college accolade, celebration, some kind of stat that made them attractable to the NFL to begin with. So, let's not
mm.
and then let's not get it twisted. These are the same places where some of y'all favorite players came from. A lot of y'all
Yeah.
favorite players wasn't drafted. Like
Yeah,
90% of the league are undrafted free agents. Know that. Like so,
yeah.
there's no way that every one of your favorite people were drafted. I mean, Brady came in the sixth round, bro. So let's be real.
Right. Yeah, hey, you got the Brady's, the Kurt Warners,
Kurt
you
Warner was,
know,
was throwing at a grocery store and got
at a
scouted.
grocery store, and he came in and bagged him a spot.
On
You
me,
know, he
on
came in and
me.
bagged a spot. And got him a dub, a
Got
couple
him,
of dubs.
got him some Super Bowls with the
Yeah,
Rams, and then he's had a good career,
yeah. He
especially like his
didn't he go
story is
with the
probably one of
Cardinals?
they did go, but people don't care about attempts. Well,
No,
they
man,
do
come
they do
on,
care about
come
attempts.
on
They do
now.
care about
Hey,
attempts,
he
but
listen. It was a good
the
attempt.
winners are
The one,
remembered.
yeah. Listen, I'm gonna say this about winners. Everybody cares about the winner, right? But the people who get there can still be a legend.
Fact.
It's like you got there. Like Barkley's a legend,
Yeah, fact,
never
fact, fact,
won.
fact.
AI is a legend,
I'm
never
not
won.
I'm not one of the people who handcuffs the entirety of your career to championships because that's like again the further you get into the playoffs, the more you depend on them threes, them fours, and it really don't got shit to do with the starters.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I'm with you on that.
So
Yo,
so
uh,
back to you said
no,
what?
go ahead, bro. My bad. I was gonna
Uh,
cut into
I'm about to
I
cut to
know
the
you
Lions.
said
Oh, Tyrone
you
Tracy.
checked out your Lions and your Giants. How
Ah,
you feel
yeah.
about it, my guy? What's up with you? How you feeling?
So with that same energy that I just expelled about your backups and whatnot, I do not like three Three. There's three running backs. Three running backs from the Giants by themselves came in and had 5 yards of carry. So I understand that our top people wasn't out there, but even still, the same goes forward for any conversation. If those are the twos shouldn't be allowing 5 yards of carry. If those are the threes shouldn't be allowing 5 yards of carry. Because that means
Nah,
that not we don't got a single playmaker up front in regards to
none.
stopping a run.
Yeah, they whooping y'all ass up front,
Oh my
Detroit.
God, bro.
They whooping y'all ass. They giving y'all pancakes. They giving y'all honey buns. They giving y'all ass whoopings up front. Come on, Detroit. God damn it.
Man, so at first I was only I had my eyes out on one back from the Giants just because it happens to be my wife's cousin, but
Mm-hmm.
then I just started seeing everybody, and I'm like, Ain't no way!" Like, nah, man, we supposed to be a top
Right,
defensive team. You're not coming in here and running like that. Like that was supposed to be our thing, but now
right, right.
you come in and you creasing us. And again, I understand it's the first preseason game, but defense is supposed to have it together before offense, and that's in
Hey,
any situation.
any situation, defense is supposed to come out on top. You hear me? It ain't supposed to be none of that. I know it was y'all first away game, Detroit, but y'all got some large pockets to fill.
Like,
So
man,
don't listen. From where y'all came from last year, oh, you supposed to be getting to a further destination, and the whole nation is counting on y'all to do that. So don't go back to the sad Lions where your whole
mhm.
damn town is counting on you and you failed them
Well,
because we are looking at you.
or I just hope that y'all didn't blow y'all load last year. Like I hope y'all still hungry because
Yeah,
and I understand. I'm not talking to the starters, but when you look
yeah,
and you see any back, I mean, because I was actually wrong. I was actually wrong.
yeah.
It was four backs that averaged 5 yards a carry. So basically anybody who touched this thing for the Giants was
They
creasing
did what
us.
they wanted to. They
Like
did what they wanted to.
we know for a fact
So,
they got a stable. Like they got rid
yeah,
of Saquon. They got a stable of backs. But God, I mean, like
I ain't. Hey, listen, man. Listen, they got rid of Saquon. This kid Eric Gray, Rob, this motherfucker looking good.
cooking, boy,
He looking like the full package out here.
cooking.
He's looking. Hey, he breaks one for 48, takes it to the
Mm.
crib,
And the way
takes
he
it to the
did it,
crib,
the
and then
way
the
he
way
did it,
did you see him step on my?
bro,
Did you
he
see the step?
it was just
Oh
crazy
my
because
god!
again, and then also we got to shout out that tackle and that tight end. I'm not sure who y'all
Yeah,
are, but
yeah,
y'all
yeah.
sealed the life
Y'all
out of
sealed the
that
shit out
end
of
and
that.
that
Yeah,
linebacker. And Buddy made one miss, bent it around y'all, and wasn't nobody in
he
front of
was
him.
gone. He was
Wasn't
gone.
nobody in
Hey,
front of him.
the kid Eric Gray also had 4 receptions for 46 yards.
Man. So
He's looking. I don't know. I don't know who's the number one. I don't know who's the number one with the Giants, but
it's Tracy.
it's Tracy. Okay,
Yeah.
Tracy.
He still averaged 5 yards a pop. He had 4 carries and then they got him up out of there. But I think he had some passes too. Um,
No, that's cool. But this kid Eric Gray,
you gotta show.
you need to watch out for him.
You gotta
You better.
show.
He looking hungry. He looking
Hey,
hungry.
what did I just say? What did I just say?
Hey,
Hey, remember the days of Tiki Barber? He didn't.
yeah.
We don't know who none of his backups were.
No, we don't. And the thing is, this kid came in, and I don't know if he's gonna be consistent for next game. I'm just saying what he showed me
Yeah.
from one game. Now, usually when backs do this and they get a good relationship with the quarterback, they usually do good the next game. And this gets
Hmm.
better and better as long as they stay hungry. So what I'm saying is this kid has he might be the second back.
That'd be good too, though.
He might be the second because look, if you got two backs, Rob, that can
like
run,
Detroit,
yeah,
like Detroit.
yeah, you got two backs who can run through the motherfucker, through the lines, and they can catch and get upfield.
It's a problem.
It's a problem.
It's a
It's a
problem.
problem. So, yo, shout out him, shout out Miller, shout out Tracy, all those guys over there. They got the victory 14-3.
Yeah.
Detroit only got three points. We got an interception, you know what I'm saying? But uh Suffield, he threw an interception too for Detroit. Uh, but yeah, man, I think from what I'm seeing, man, it's gonna be a good year. It's gonna be a
Yeah,
good year.
yeah, I really just want the Lions to tighten up. Like, like I understand it's preseason. I know that
Yeah, yeah.
the ones maybe played 7 plays last game, but the
Right,
second
right.
game they should play a full quarter and the twos should be running a lot. So,
Yeah.
I'm hoping that we tighten up that run defense because Campbell knows better than anybody. If you can't stop the run, you can't stop nothing in this league. So,
Hey, gotta tighten up, man. I'm going to Bears Bills.
oh yeah.
Bears whooped on the Bills. Um 33-6 victory. Um from what I'm seeing, man, and I'm not gonna lie. Um,
Actually, before you say it, 'cause I think I know where you're going. Like, yo,
go ahead, go ahead.
before, so with what we like, I know it's the first game. It was the Hall of Fame game, but even
Hmm.
still, Buddy came
Yeah,
out here and looked comfortable based on the
yeah,
highlights you saw. I mean, because
yeah.
again, his ones was out there against ones, so yeah, I ain't trying to hear that shit. So based on what you saw, is Caleb coming in, living up to the hype a little
Hey, he looked like he had a few massages.
bit?
You know, he had a nice plate. You know, he had a nice salad or something before he came out. You know, the boy is looking comfortable in the pocket.
For me.
You know what I'm saying? He's looking like he's looking comfortable in the pocket. He's looking like a winterized coat when you got your pockets in it. He looking comfortable. And the
Man.
boy is standing in it. Now, when he was at USC, I told people when the rush is on, he had let me stand back. Let me fall back and throw.
Hmm.
He had that bad to where he counted on his arm instead of stepping into it. And
Okay.
it made his ball sail. You know what I mean? It made the throw sail all the time. So when I watched some of his film when he was under pressure, that was one of the main things people scouts focused on because he made bad decisions under pressure all the time.
Okay.
When he wasn't under pressure, he was stepping into his pass, but when he was getting hit, he didn't like being hit, and that's what the scouts were worried about.
Hmm.
Because even in the league, you're gonna get hit.
You gonna get hit,
Tom
baby.
Brady, Tom Brady was one of those people. He knew it was coming, and he would focus on it, but get it out, and still, you know what I'm saying? He'd get the ball out, he'd throw the ball, but he know he's about to take this hit.
Hmm.
A lot of quarterbacks don't like that, and now, so what I seen from Caleb Williams, I seen that he's worked on it and he looked polished out there. So
Okay.
he looked polished. You know, when I seen him get under that pressure and the pocket was closing, he still stepped up. I seen him get a good pass off. He went 4 for 7, 95 yards. Good
Well,
stats.
and then like one of his, and I know I just ragged on Drake May for throwing the screen, but
Yeah.
one of his was a screen, and the dude was draped on him. It was about to be a sack. All I see is my man. He hears eyes on his left shoulder. He turns and whips this thing like he's Mahomes, completes the screen, it turns into a 10-yard gain. Now I tell you, there's two things. There's two things that will hurt a defensive lineman, boy. That like, and
Yeah.
I'm talking about pride. I ain't got no energy. I'm just gonna be like, damn. If
Yeah.
if I miss a sack,
Yeah.
or if I got a sack and you get the ball
You
off.
get the ball off on me. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like I'm
You
telling you,
pissed.
I'm down here. I'm like, oh my God.
And then if I'm talking shit to you, you even more pissed at
I'm
me.
even more pissed, bro, because it
Yeah.
took me forever to get to this third down that you had to throw in. Like
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
then also
Yeah.
if I'm a dude that's on a bubble, like I'm not a solidified 2 or 3, it ain't no guarantee that
Yeah.
it ain't no guarantee I'm not getting subbed out on third down. So
Yeah,
I
for
don't I don't got
sure.
I don't get multiple opportunities to sack quarterbacks. Like,
Yeah, you fucked your whole shit up off
oh
that.
my
And you
God,
like,
bro.
damn, I fucked my whole shit up. And Willer, man. Willer had 5 carries, 43 yards, 2 touchdowns for Chicago.
It was looking
How,
good.
how you feel about him?
I mean, so they had a lot to Chicago had a lot to fill in, but man, it looked like they did exactly what they were supposed to. Um,
Yeah.
between they already had DJ Moore there. Y'all get Keenan Allen. Y'all still got y'all still got Connect at the tight end. I was concerned about the running back, just because y'all let go of Montgomery and we took that over at Detroit. Thank you very much. Then
Yeah.
but then and y'all also got y'all scat back. But seeing somebody come in and do that, that gives them even more weapons because Caleb Williams has no problem throwing to anybody. It looks like so. It was a good first preseason outing. Just like we said, typically the way it works, especially with preseason games, first game is
Hmm.
the starters is going to get one drive, the rest is for everybody else. Second game, the starters are going to get one quarter, the rest is for everybody else that they take an evaluation with the position battles and who's doing what. The third game is when we putting schemes out there to see what work and making sure what we see in practice is what we gonna see in the game. So that's gonna be important. So like my eyes on Caleb Williams for this third game. I'm gonna see what you
Okay.
got going because
Yeah.
I was one who I wasn't sure whether to believe the hype or not, but
Yeah. Yeah.
and
You
then
gotta
let's
see.
let's not get it twisted. I'm Detroit through and through. Well, Detroit, Dallas through and through. We already understand my allegiances that comes with the territory, but
No doubt. No doubt.
I'm also happy to see another good competitor so that, when the Lions do get there, it's just not like, oh, they had an easy route or anything like that. Or,
Right. Right. Right.
because that's what they would say with anybody who were to win from the NFC East. Like if they came out of there, like if the Eagles were to win this year, they'll just say, well, the NFC East has been up in shambles for years. That's exactly what they'll say. But now our division is probably looking at the top. You got us, the Packers. I mean, I don't know who's 3 and 4 with the Bears and the Vikings, but man, like it's still looking like
Yeah,
a
we
good
got
division.
it's a rough ass division. I want to say this, man. Uh, Josh Allen didn't do too much. He came out 2 for 3, 22 yards,
Yeah.
one carry for 7 yards. Um, how you feel about Trubisky, man? Because he did 10 for 18, 82 yards.
Eh,
Um, he had 3 carries, 12 yards. Do you think he's trying to reenact Josh, or
Mm, I think Trubisky best fit if he wants to, because don't get me wrong, they're the only reason they're giving him this amount of play, this many opportunities is because he was a first round pick. But
Yeah,
if he were any other person, and then eventually that first round thing is gonna fall off because they're gonna, solidify veterans are gonna be available for the same amount of pay at some point. So if I was Trubisky, especially based on the way he plays and he can't really stay consistent at the quarterback, he might want to look into trying to do that. Was old boy from the Saints,
which
the
one?
the back he's a forever backup quarterback, and then he's like a starting tight end or something like that. They actually
Oh, I don't even know who that is. I have to look
uh
him up.
hold on, let me give him to you.
Yeah, I have to look him up. I thought you was about to say Winston. I'm like,
Nah,
James. I'm like, nah, he
nah.
can't be.
Oh
When
no
you
no no
said tight end, it threw me off.
no 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 no. I'm talking about hold on. I can find him. But nah, nothing like he can't be nothing like Winston. Winston is right there. He's one injury away from being the starter, and actually they got him there to Taysom Hill. That's what it is.
Oh, Taysom Hill. Okay, okay.
Yeah. So
Taysom Hill.
Trubisky should be looking to use his speed more like Taysom Hill so that he can get more reps. If we being 100% honest, then also once he's out there with another starting quarterback, he's able to create mismatch nightmares because it's like, oh, he can also throw this thing. So now you got the peril of him throwing it across the field to somebody that's streaking that way. But that's only if he can, take that position on fully and accept it for what it is. I think
No
the
doubt.
I think the opportunities at him being a true NFL quarterback have completely dried up at this point.
Okay. Frank Gore Jr. 7 carries, 21 yards.
He played for the Bills, right?
Yeah, yep. Seven
So
carries, 21 yards.
it's dope to see you playing for the same team that your dad played for. Like I don't care what the situation. And Frank
It
Gore is a
feel like
literal
Frank Gore
legend.
was just there though,
He
bro. It
was like
feel
2 3
like,
years ago.
yeah, like to see Junior, like that is
Uh,
crazy, bro. Like I
it
ain't gonna even lie, that is wild.
is truthfully some LeBron and Bronny type stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man, that's crazy, man.
Like, and
Uh,
I think because the bill, well, I don't know if they'll ever do it, but I mean they ain't got a reason not to, and it ain't like Frank Gore some kind of bum or something like that. But
no,
I
heck
think
no.
I think the more moments you can have visually with them together, that'd be good for the league, especially with how many, legacies there are. Like there's a bunch of NFL players who have NFL kids, and we need to put bigger highlights on that to me.
Oh, okay. Really, I'm with that. I'm with that. Um, Commanders Jets. Um, 20-17 Jets. That's kind of a big deal, man.
How they rookie look, the starter,
For the Jets or
not Redskins.
uh, oh, Driscoll.
No, not him.
7 for 15, 87 yards.
Not him. The other one, the one they drafted from LSU,
Oh, the one they drafted. Let me see if he played. Talking about Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels.
Let's see what Jaden Daniels did. 2 for 3, 45 yards,
Okay.
109
So, so
rating.
none of the starters really got burned like that. Like, and then
Nah.
a lot of them didn't even play. Like, they didn't even suit up. So, I mean,
Well,
respectfully so.
Daniels had one carry for a TD too.
Man, but that's what he do though. Like,
That's what he do. He been
that's
doing
what
this
he
shit.
do
He
though.
he does this. Like he really does this.
Like, it's
Michael
like,
Wiley, he bust up for a touchdown too. But that's what I can see Jaden Daniels being the next one up though. I ain't gonna lie.
straight up.
I can see Jaden Daniels, and it's all because of you know he has that like people. Let me get it straight though. People are gonna study your ass in the red zone
Yep.
because you don't have that much field, and you got all these people who are quick, fast, strong. So it's much harder in the league for you to get off, instead of being in college. But with him coming into the league and still showing some of the things that he showed on the first and the second string,
Hmm.
is saying that he's here to stay. He's here to
Well,
stay.
Well, speed kills, man.
It does.
No matter what position, speed kills, bro. Like, so the most important thing is that he knows how to get down because Robert Griffin III, I personally seen him run and he did it dirty. So like
Yeah.
seeing him, I'm like, all right, but I know he got the arm too. Like,
Yeah,
so
Robert Griffin was the full package. He just injuries, man.
injuries. And the injuries came from the running. That's why I'm
From the
like, all
running.
right, maybe not so many quarterback runs, like unless we got to, like that.
Right.
That's where I'm at with it. How does Chiefs treat Mahomes? That's how everybody should treat their quarterback.
Mm.
I mean,
Gotcha.
unless you Daniel Jones and you can't really throw.
Yeah. Oh man. So you just putting him out there, he can't throw?
It ain't
You
me.
don't think you don't
It ain't.
think Daniel Jones can throw?
It ain't me. Is it? All right, hold on. See, because like
Hey,
everybody gonna say I'm hating.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear this. I
No,
gotta
no,
hear
no,
it
no,
now.
no, no, no. You heard? No, you about to hear it now. Hold on.
No, for
Da-
sure.
Daniel
We
Jones
gotta talk
is
about it.
he's all right. Look. Let me just show you
If
his career.
systematic quarterback, I get it.
Not even that. Like, so if we look at his regular season overall, he's 67%. That's around mid in the league. He
Yeah, it is.
averages 5.7 yards. He averaged 5.7 yards a pass, and his normal rating is 70, bro. Like his normal QBR is 70, and that's absolutely embarrassing. I'm sorry.
That is. And he did a lot
Like
of running too. He did a lot of running.
a whole lot of running.
He did a
Like
lot of
he
running.
like his 20. Well, and I won't judge 2023 season because he only played 6 games. But his last full season, 2022, he did throw for 3,200 yards. That would be in the bottom half of the league. He only threw 5 interceptions, but that's also because he's a mobile running threat.
Hmm.
Um, like, and he took 44 sacks. Now, some of them it was because of the offensive line, but when you run out of your protection, that's on you.
That's on
So,
you too, no doubt.
like, he's not the guy who's going to destroy anything down the field. Hence why his running back had to take so much pressure off of him. Hence why Saquon kept getting that they know they can put 7 in the box because you can't throw. So, you
Right.
know, if you want to free things up for your running back, you got to be able to make them say, "Hey, we got to bring a DB in here to be able to guard these other threats." But they know that you're not going to throw to
Yeah. So that is what it is. You're
it.
right about that. Um, I want to go into Texans Steelers. Um, Steelers only got one game, man. They 0-1 now.
Well,
Um,
you you
Texans are one
you
and one.
you know where we looking at in the Steelers, though.
What's that? What's that?
I'm trying to. I want to know what you think about these quarterbacks.
Yeah, so I was just gonna say this. CJ Stroud came in and he showed me CJ Stroud. 2 for 4, 41 yards and a TD.
Hmm.
He came in and showed me what he was gonna do. Now, Pittsburgh. I like Kyle Allen. I like Kyle Allen. I like what he came in and showed me.
Hmm.
17 for 23 for
Hmm.
193. He had a TD and an interception. Now, he was sacked one time. Justin Fields, 5 for 6, 67 yards, sacked twice. Now, it's gonna be it's gonna be one of those things, right? Because I'm looking at Najee Harris.
Hmm.
They got a kid named Edwards, 3 carries, 28 yards.
Blessing for that.
Najee had 3 carries, 9 yards. The kid Edwards had a touchdown too, with 24 being his long. So with the Steelers, I, I me personally, I feel like with them having Russell over there, right? Russell
Yep.
went to yeah, they
They
got
got
Russell.
they got Russell and they got Russell and then they got Fields.
Then they got Fields and they got Kyle Allen.
Oh, and if I'm not mistaken, if the words is right, hold on, let me check in on this. Apparently the Steelers is Brandon Ayuk's preferred landing location.
He trying to get that contract. So I'm gonna say this, Rob. Whether or not if Russell Wilson has a good season, he got 2 backups that can cover him up. He got if Justin Fields went 5 for 6 for 67 yards,
Yeah,
yo,
that's almost
he
perfect.
he's ready.
He's one pass from perfect.
He he's one pass from perfect. He ready. He hungry. He's hungry. And then when you got a motherfucker up in there who's looking under a Super Bowl quarterback, he's
Hmm.
looking at what he's doing. He's looking at your your tape,
Mannerisms, how
mannerisms.
you study the film, what you looking to exploit. You know what I'm saying?
He's studying all of that. He's studying everything, and he's gonna put that into his game.
Mm,
Now he's gonna study Russell Wilson's flaws as well, and he still has young legs.
fact. That is a fact.
Do you think with him being under Russell Wilson 1 year, can he be the top quarterback after this year?
I think that if he is going to learn from somebody, Russ is one of the best ones. Just based on the way that he scrambles and he uses the pocket, and that's something that Fields was struggling with. Also,
Mm,
he's coming from Chicago where there wasn't a whole, well, I don't know what the order was out there, but yeah, I never seen nothing preceding the draft and all this talking like that for a quarterback before this situation. So, whatever.
right, right, right.
But he came from that into the Steelers where you have Mike Tomlin. Now, there's two things about Mike Tomlin. He's a very he can ride any quarterback until they die. He stuck with
He
Mitch
will.
Trubisky a full year. We wouldn't even know who Mason Rudolph was. Like
No,
and
hell
he
no.
still had positive. Now, when you got a coach like that can have your back and give you the opportunity to be able to find yourself, and then let's not forget they still got a good receiver. The offensive line getting better. Hopefully these backs, Najee Harris, and then also who is it? Ward, you said. Hope
Ward. It was Ward and Edwards.
Ward and Edwards, if they can come in and they can give some actual support, I think that Russell Wilson is a lot like CP3 for the Spurs. Like they got you, they put you on a 1 year
Yeah,
contract, and then what did they do? They drafted a point guard so that you
yeah,
can
for
teach this
sure.
point guard to do what you do, and then we
Yeah,
go on to win. Like,
we
and it's
go
just
on to win.
it's the same kind of thing. Like the Bears was willing to give away top talent for a low price just so that they didn't have any actual, you know, conflict in the locker room.
Right,
From the people who were for Justin Fields and the people who are more excited versus Caleb Williams. So
no doubt.
they were able to get him at such a low price, and then on his rookie contract still that like Mike Tomlin can give him a year sitting behind a Super Bowl winning quarterback, a quarterback that's been to multiple Super Bowls as well. I mean, honestly,
Yeah,
Russell Wilson is the reason why the NFL is more comfortable paying black quarterbacks is because it started with Cam Newton, and then with
yeah,
the victory attained by Russell Wilson, now they're a lot more comfortable giving to that mobile quarterback, i.e.,
they are. They are.
i.e. Lamar
Yeah,
Jackson
yeah,
now. So
yeah,
like
yeah.
so
I really think you're right. You are right, and that was heading into the positive direction of what we're seeing now,
hmm
because 10 years ago
you was
it
not
it
seeing no
wasn't.
Washington Commanders taking no quarterback like Jaden
No,
Daniels.
no, and then it wasn't this many. It wasn't mobile quarterbacks didn't have the arms. They didn't think mobile quarterbacks had arms,
No, they wouldn't
arm
have thrown
strength.
him
They
out.
said, "Oh, they got the leg strength, but let's make them a wide receiver." But now they see the dual threat option and what the league switched to because of the Russell Wilsons. You know what I mean? So at the same time, I look at this as a Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers type
hmm
situation, right? To
Um,
where you study, you be behind somebody, and Aaron Rodgers was behind him for a long time. I'm not saying that,
for he,
but
he, he did he did what Jordan Love had to do.
yeah, he did. Yeah, Jordan Love had to do right. So now you get that, and you get these two people in position. I just think the Steelers are playing their cards right
Yep.
because nobody can be a Big Ben Roethlisberger. Like extending plays, he was like the white version of Holmes, right?
Mhm.
A bigger version, right? And
I
and
see that.
nobody, I can I'm and don't get it twisted. I'm the kid has 2 Super Bowls, so we just can't trash him like that, right?
No, 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 no. He
So
got other stuff that people gonna trash him on. So I ain't gonna
yeah,
drag
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He does. He definitely does. So I'm just saying, playing wise. I'm not saying the person that he is.
Yeah.
Playing wise, a person who can extend the play, a person who can get stuff done. I don't think Justin Fields could have been behind Ben and got the same um credibility behind Ben. I think Russell Wilson will be a better credible person for him to look at
Mm,
with it being yo, this person is almost perfect. He's had no trouble outside the field. He's a family oriented person. He's been to two Super Bowls and he's been a starter most of his career. So, that being said, I think he'd be a good um, person for Justin Fields to look after, see what he's doing for him to study him and become something better. Because I can see, I like Justin Fields. I really think he's a year away from greatness.
I agree. I agree, and I'm,
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm glad that the Steelers, picked him up and gave him the opportunity, got him somebody that he can learn from for the stuff that he needs to learn from, so
Yeah.
that he can be able to present himself how he wants to show himself because he was a good
Yeah.
like there
Adjustment is
there
everything, man.
there's a reason why he was drafted in the first round with the first pick. Like there's a reason.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Definitely. I'm with you, man. But yeah, Rob, man. Hey, it's another episode of Almost Anything. It's your boy Big Rob, the Sim Season, man. Yo, we was happy to mess with y'all today. We'll get back with y'all Sunday, man. Let's get it.
Absolutely, we'll have picks, trips, all that. Y'all
Let's
take care.
go.